Choice in schools is good and will improve the existing system. But what we really need is choice in education, which is much, much more than that. You may not realise this, but we're currently living through a revolution in education. We're seeing a revolution, a complete transformation in the way education is carried out and delivered, both here in the United States and also worldwide. Most people, when they think of education, think of schools. What we are seeing now is a move away from the traditional school as a way of delivering education. In many of the poorest parts of the world, the great majority of children of school-going age attend private institutions which are much more flexible than the traditional school, which don't conform to the traditional ideas of what a school is. In Brazil, for example, almost 70% of children of school-going age attend institutions of this kind. In the United States, the homeschooling movement has turned into a major social movement in which all kinds of educational forms are developing. Parents' cooperatives, learning centres, independent learning providers of all kinds, delivering education in a much more flexible, home-centred, but no longer totally home-based way. Where has all this come from? Well, there are two main sources. One, obviously, is technology. The advent of the internet has made all kinds of educational innovation and provision much more possible than was the case before. The other, though, and the main reason, is that what we have here is a social transformation. All kinds of people, both parents and pupils, are voluntarily cooperating together to provide an education that they control, one that reflects their goals and desires rather than those of governments, large firms, or political movements of one kind and another. So where is all this going? Well, what we're seeing is something very exciting, a radical transformation of the way education is delivered. We're moving into a new world in which people will be educated in quite a different way, and above all, a world in which people will control and direct their own education in a way which they have not done for over 200 years now. And this can only be an enormous change for the better.